Hello and welcome back to my channel. So this is the YouTubers weekly stamping collab and the theme is surfing, and here are the pictures of the ladies that participated in this week's collaboration. Okay, so let's get started with my design. These are the plates I am using. The first one is Azure CG141 and the next one is from Beauty Big Bang XL002. That one has the image of the surfing dude in the water. So I'm going to be using this blue gel polish from Azure in the number 141. I'm applying it to the whole nail first, one thin layer. But before I cure it in the lamp, I'm going to use this other shade number 140 from Azure too. And I'm going to just draw some little lines to make it create like waves in the water. So this is like a under the water nail. So once I'm done with this, I pop it in the lamp for a flash cure. And now I'm applying the second layer of that darker shade of blue. And then I'm gonna repeat the same steps again. I'm gonna paint some little squiggly blue lines. But this time I painted them like on top of the other previous squiggly lines I already did, so it could give it more like depth. So I'm gonna pop into the lamp, cure it for a minute, and now I'm removing that sticky layer because I'm going to be stamping. So I'm gonna be using the Azure X21 plate, and I'm gonna stamp that image of like scribble waves. I'm using my BornPrettyStore white stamping polish and the Beauty Big Bang rectangular clear stamper, and that's how it came out. So I'm doing that same image on the pinky nail and the thumbnail. Since the image didn't cover the thumbnail completely, I just go back and just add one more row of waves. Okay, so moving on to the ring nail. These are the colors I'm going to be using. Number 137, number 140 again, number 141. These are the gel polish from Azure brand. Okay, so number 137 is like a minty blue, and that's the one I'm adding in the top of the ring nail, and that's gonna be like the sky. And then I'm gonna go in with the other two shades, and those are gonna be like the water, the ocean shades. So I did decide to add a little bit to the top of the nail of that darker shade of blue. So now with my Nicole Diary liner brush, I'm just going in and try to blend the colors together nicely. So in this little corner here with the darker shade of blue, I'm trying to like create a wave in the water. So when I stamp the image, that will be like the color under it. So now I'm here going in with the second layer. I already popped it into the lamp. I didn't record that part. So this is the second layer. I'm just going lightly because I don't want a lot of it since these gel polishes are full coverage. So while my other nail is curing in the lamp, I'm using Maphie M020, and this is the shade of the tan color I use in the Lilo and Stitch nails. So I'm gonna apply this 2/4 of the nail, and then on the top part of the nail I'm using shade 113, and that one is like a sea foam color, like a greenish, like a minty greenish. So with my handy dandy liner brush, I'm just here brushing the gel polish so it could try to blend in with that tan color. And then I'm gonna go ahead and with another shade of blue gel polish, and this is number wait for it, there, number 140. Oh, it's the same blue I've been using, and this is just to create some definition in the water. Once I get my desired look, I pop it in the lamp. So here I am going in with layer number 2. So I'm going to be using those same colors, the blue, the minty green, and the tan, and with a little bit of white, I'm going to be creating some bubbles in the water, you know, the seafoam bubbles in the water. So I'm going to be creating those, and then I'm going to pop it into the lamp. Let's go back to our ring fingernail. I'm going to be using Azure gel polish number 119, and this is a beautiful yellow color. So I'm going to be adding like a sun silhouette on the horizon of the ocean and the sky where they meet. And then since that sun is beaming, it does give some highlights on the ocean water. So that is what I'm drawing here. Pop that into the lamp. While that's curing, let's move on back to my middle fingernail, which is this nail that I'm going to be using this image of a surfboard, and it has a little heart that says heart surf, and there it goes. I added that image onto the middle fingernail. And now with these gel polishes, because I did not want to use acrylic paints or regular nail polish to fill in the image if I'd done it reverse stamping, I'm just using some gel polish and filling it in on the surfboard so the surfboard could be colorful, and then I will pop that in the lamp to cure. So now that's done, let's go back to our ring fingernail, and I'm using the image of that surfer dude in the water. I am using black stamping polish from BornPrettyStore, but I think I should have stuck to white nail polish for the waves and then black for the little guy surfing, because when I stamped it onto the nail, it did look kind of weird for me because it's all black. I would have preferred it in white, I think, but I didn't want to take it off and do it again. So all I'm gonna do is like try to blend in some waves of colors in the stamped image. You will see what I'm talking about. So that is what I came up with. What you think? I think it looks kind of cute. So I'm pop that in the lamp and cure it. So now let's move on to my index nail. This nail, I'm just adding those same blue shades of gel polish I've been using. I'm gonna try to create like a scene here, like an ocean scene. I will go in with my liner brush and blend in all the colors together so you can see what I'm talking about. did one layer. So now for the second layer, I did add the sun and some highlights in the water because of the sun rays. And then I'm gonna pop that into the lamp and cure it. And with a little watered down light, I do go in and add some waves in the water. By watered, I mean like I mix a little bit of the white gel polish with a little bit of alcohol. Okay, so for that nail, I want to stamp this beautiful image that is in the Edubuzz EJB X21 plate. So I'm using my black stamping polish, and this image does have a little surfer dude with his surfboard. He's holding on to it, like walking into the water. So I thought that was perfect for this theme, obviously. So I'm gonna stamp the image onto the nail, and that's how it came out. I did go in with the liner brush and that same stamping polish to fill in the tree and draw some little birds in the ocean. The finished look. For that little extra touch of sparkle you see there, I added Modelones Dreamy Silver gel polish, because can you believe, guys, I didn't add any bling bling, but I did add some glitter to make them sparkle. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun design, and the reason why I chose this theme, surfing, is because every year for the past 3 years, I believe, we'll be going to this event called Surfers for Autism, since my nephew is on the spectrum. So we go in there to support him and everybody else on the spectrum. It's a fun, free, non-profit organization. So this year, we tried to go earlier this year, but it was raining. It didn't stop raining. But then when we were already getting ready to hit the road to the beach, we noticed that our car window got broken in from the hotel parking lot. It was a mess. So we decided to just go home to not risk it getting more windows broken in at night. So now our intention was to go this weekend, but due to the weather, it's going to be thundering all weekend here and where the event is being held at. So we can't go this weekend either. But luckily, this tour, it has more different dates and locations coming up, so we still have hope and faith we're gonna make it to one at least this year before the year ends. So if you guys are ever in the Florida area when this tour is being held on, just swing by and go to the event. It's free and you'll have fun there. It's mainly for the kids to have fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.